We're lucky Pharaoh decided to help us out.
He's a little extreme, but there's no doubt he cares for this world, just like Judy said.
I've been hard on him in the past, but he has helped us out all this time.
We must defeat the Autophagos and save the world for Pharaoh and his love of the world.
Ah, no cheesy lines.
Yeah, come on!
Honestly, you two should learn to show your feelings. A book in the warehouse said this city rose into the air at the end of the Garayo civilization.
So that would mean it was on land before that happened?
That part wasn't clear, but I think the city was probably floating on the ocean until then.
Oh, so that's why it got eaten by a giant jellyfish.
I don't think that's quite what happened.
And this looks like the center of the crystallization.
It's beautiful. Like we're in a dream.
It's air that crystallized at low density. Is this mana? I have to take a sample.
This entire forest is a treasure, but it likely won't fit on the ship.
Just how do they come up with such different reactions?
They just shatter! This is fun!
You're so stupid. Nature didn't make this, you know.
Huh? What do you mean?
The center of a new land that just crystallized. Somewhere around here is the one who made that happen.
And an air crane.
What's up, Repeat? Find something?
This is...
Someone crushed these crystals, and it wasn't us.
What curious fellow would venture all the way out here?
Looks like someone got here before us. Watch out. So what's Bowel saying?
It seems that even he can tell he's bursting with power.
Awesome! Even Entellexeia grow up, huh?
Bowl's still very young, so he probably has a lot of growing left in him.
So young and already this big? Old Raven sure is jealous.
I think it'd be better if you grew up in a different way, old man.
Huh?
I feel like an easy win. Don't... Get... Cocky. Disturbing power
That was wonderful!
We'll destroy them in no time!
Shining Face! Shining Face! Drop! Turtle Face!
Raise thy clear new voice! Oh, holy waters, rain down your
Shining Face!
Man, I want some more.
We'll destroy them in no time!
Repeat!
I feel like an easy win. Don't get cocky.
Shining Face! Face! Shining Face! Not done yet! Turtle Face! Shining! All right, who's next? You're dead! You're done!
That wasn't too bad.
Focus on the enemy in front. We're finished! We're finished! How do you like this? Oh, great beast that swims the ocean! Star Sign Aqua! Found its weakness! Wavering darkness! Divine judgment for an evil soul! Sacred penance! I fight to protect this land and its people!
Estelle, that art you just did.
Yes, I know. I surprised myself, too. I just kind of stuck attack magic and support magic together and that came out.
No. That was way more powerful than just kind of sticking them together.
Really?
That just shows how strong Estelle's grown.
Well, you're definitely a lot stronger than when I first met you.
Keep up the good work, Estelle.
Of course. You two do the same.
That weapon!
Nan!
I warn you, the hunting blades are currently patrolling the area. Leave it...
Nan!
These wounds are terrible.
Come on, Nan!
Carol,
What are you doing alone? Where's the boss and Tyson?
Master and the others went on.
What? They left you behind? The boss is one thing, but I can't believe Tyson wouldn't take you. What happened?
We wound up fighting our target here. I couldn't do anything. Just like always. Master said it's because I had doubts.
Doubts?
I hate monsters. They shouldn't be alive. I still feel that way. But now, at a time like this, hunting monsters isn't that important. There are other things we should be doing. When I told him that...
They up and left you.
Fools. With everything the way it is, how can they not take another look at their lives?
That's terrible! I mean, Nan's right!
Relax, Carol. Hey, the hunting blades are after Entellexeia, right?
We should hurry.
Yeah.
Nan, can you walk?
Huh? Yeah, but it's too dangerous to be alone here.
Come with us, Nan.
Carol, okay.
Piece of cake!
Don't get careless.
Luna Crush!
Hey! Shining Face!
Ultimate Divine Destruction!
Brilliant! Brilliant! Howling Rain! Hey! Shining Face! Drop!
You're finished!
Shining Face!
Luna Rondo!
Destroying rock!
Crushing Beam!
Shining Face!
This? No, this isn't scary.
I feel like an easy win.
What? Shot. Should do.
Shining Face! Shining Face! Not done! Dragon Swarm! Shining Face!
I'm not done yet.
Victory? Banzai! Yay! We did it!
hurt. Blah, blah, blah. Crimson Flare! Crimson Flare! Crimson Flare! Oh, apoplectic Dragon Ball! Where's your weak spot? Oh, evil soul, fall before the smash!
Get out of here!
Alright, I'm on it.
I am so gonna make you hurt! Blah, blah, blah! Crimson Flare! Blah, blah, blah! Crimson Flare! Blah, blah, blah! I found you!
Man, I want some more.
Gusios!
That's Gusios? Back at Kerabakram?
So the hunting blades have a history with them.
So which one of them is our bucko?
Which one is... what now?
Judith, wait! Something's wrong! Master!
Why? Why won't anything hurt it?
It's eating the air, but this is...
Man! It's too dangerous!
Nan, what are you doing here?
You don't know what you're doing! I told you, you'd just get in the way!
Run! There's nothing you can do here!
No! The guild is my family! I can't just leave you to die!
Damn it!
Nan!
You!
Gusios, calm down! Tell me what happened! mean?
What is that?
A spirit. A spirit.
Kusios, you...
Undine, what happened to him?
It doesn't look like he's in the mood for talking.
Even Entellexeia cannot ingest limitless amounts of air. Those who ingest more than they can endure change and
No!
become autophagos themselves.
What? So he got like this by trying to protect the world.
Kusios.
Save him. While he is still Kusios.
Right.
Okay.
Guess this is how it has to be.
I can't believe we have to kill him.
If there's no other way, then we'll do it.
There's no way to save him if he becomes an autophagos.
You're right. The stars be as light that obstructs all things. Healing circle. Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Raging thunderstorm. All creatures come merciless. Burn the crystals. Where's wolves? Ear divine. Rain, who brings good fortune. My name is... I'm not finished. Ear divine. Raging thunderstorm. Grant the power to fire. Everything's spinning. Resist field. Ear divine. Receiving fire. Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Oh, break the blast with arousal, all creatures come forth! Angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace! Sorry to trouble you. Dragon! Beast to devour! Warriors! Divine dragon! Divine edge!
I'm not done yet.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
I am so gonna make you hurt.
All right.
Crimson flare! Crimson flare! Someone protect me while I'm casting.
Okay.
Oh, apoplectic flare! Raging drive! I thought you weak spot.
O power that lies at the root of all creation. O memory inscribed in ages past. Hear my call and arise before me. Ancient catastrophe! This is the fruit of my research.
Like this? Oh, man!
Shining face! This is it!
Shining face! Oh, power!
I just hope this saves him.
It's all we can do. I can do even better than this.
That's the logical outcome. Ooh, that's nice. Kusios, I'm sorry.
What? He's gone. Now you want to hate this too?
That's the soul of that monster. I've got to crush it!
He's not a monster. They were trying to protect the world.
This is something even a sea slug could understand with a bit of thought.
I don't care what the Entellexeia were for!
You knew. All this time, you knew what the Entellexeia were.
You knew and you still hunted them? With the world like it is?
10 years ago, the Entellexeia killed my family. And it's not just me. Most of the hunting blades have lost something important to monsters. No matter what happens to the world, my feelings for these things will never change.
But you're wrong.
What?
No matter what you do, you can't bring anyone back.
You aren't the only ones who lost loved ones in the war.
But some try to be positive and keep living.
You can't save anyone, yourself included, if all you do is lash out in hatred. Instead, you should treasure the ones who are still here.
I think it's admirable to protect a city from monsters, but
Don't just be pig-headed about it. Do it when the world is, you know, okay.
It's too late for me to change.
Huh. If you're gonna get in our way, then we'll settle things here.
Chief.
please wait. Let me at least heal you.
Get up, you maggots! We're withdrawing!
Thank you.
I wonder if he understood.
Who knows?
So let's make a spirit.
I guess it worked.
But he's not opening his eyes or moving or anything.
His consciousness itself was nearly taken. He will not wake for a while. Now, give him a name.
What's his element?
A power rooted deep within the world. Earth itself.
Earth. The spreader of roots. Gnome.
The spirit of Earth. Gnome.
Let us tell him once he awakens.
I can't believe Entellexeia, who try to control air, wind up as Autophagos.
People can't understand anything except what they see with their own eyes.
So after all that happened, turns out the worst thing in the world is people.
Humans. We're our own worst enemy.
Which means we have to work that much harder.
Yeah, you're right.
So his family was killed by the Entellexeia.
Clint, was it? The grudge he's got against them won't fade anytime soon.
Maybe he has his reasons, but I think just hunting monsters has been his purpose for a while. I was like him once. I only lived to destroy Blastia.
But you've grown since then.
Then maybe he can still change, like you did, Judith.
I don't know. Either way, we've got our own goals to worry about. Right, Carol?
Huh? Yeah, you're right.
Old Goosey turned into gnome safe and sound. That's a load off.
Yes, it would have been tragic if he'd transformed into an Autophagos.
Yeah, he's just fulfilling the role he was meant to play. I doubt he ever thought that his transformation might have caused the cataclysm itself.
I feel for the poor Entellexeia who became Autophagos in the past. If only they'd had the option of spirit conversion.
Young lady, don't dwell too much on all the what-ifs.
Maybe they didn't have a choice, but those who became Autophagos are trying to devour this world. That is the reality.
I know, but it's just so sad.